What is good, YouTube? It's your guy, Quinn Wade, QuindyW20 here, coming to you with a quick talk. We're going to talk about my guy, Goran Dragic, a special player. He started the season, his career off in Phoenix. He in Phoenix right now, but he's a unique point guard. I love his game. He can shoot like crazy. He's a good finisher in the paint. He got floaters. He can finish with both hands. He's a good free throw shooter. Well, he was a mediocre free throw shooter last year, but this year he's shooting 78%. And I'm actually kind of surprised that he shoot that lower of a percentage, considering how good of a shooter he really is. His stats went down from the 3-point line though, because Goran Dragic is playing a little bit more off ball. Uh, I just think Goran Dragic is really truly gonna lead the Phoenix Suns this year, because if you really think about it, he ain't playing happy right now. You know what I'm saying? He's shooting 51% from the field, which is ridiculous for a point guard. Like, a point guard shooting, making over half their shots is crazy. Like, he can finish in the paint so good, and he a good shooter, but his 3-point percentage, I'm gonna predict that go up to at least 48, 47%, because he's really a knockdown 3-point shooter. It's just that he used to creating his own offense. He used to dribbling. He used to having the ball in his hands, and right now they got him playing shooting guard, which means he's shooting the ball a lot more. He's shooting the ball. He's shooting 3.8 3-point shots a game. He shot 3.9 last year, but he shot 40% from three last year. This year he's shooting 35%. But the main reason why he's scoring 51% is because his inside scoring, his in between game, and his inside scoring, his finishing ability, and his ability to shoot off the dribble and break down the defense and get the shot that he wants is what make Goran Dragic a great player. But he can't do that when Eric Bledsoe has the ball in his hands, and we all know that Eric Bledsoe isn't a knockdown shooter. So it kind of confuses the defense, because as soon as Goran Dragic get the ball, you know you can leave Eric Bledsoe wide open. That's why they should get like Gerald Green. Like, I don't like the 2-point guard lineup. It's working right now for Phoenix. They're the 8th seed, but this lineup has led them really to mediocrity. Like I said in the other videos, they basically barely making the playoffs. They look like a first round exit. They got Alex Len, who needs to develop, but he don't get enough shots. He don't get enough shots in the post really to develop. And Goran Dragic, he's not playing the way he played last year because he has the ball less in his hands. And when he has the ball in his hand, he's shooting wide open shots instead of creating shots for himself. And when he is the point guard, you see he shoots 51% when he's creating his own, when he's getting to the, when he's dribbling, when he's getting the ball in his hand, when he's dribbling and getting to the paint, when he's drawing fouls. But he only shooting 2 foul shots a game because he's finishing quicker. He's getting to the paint. Like, he's not that athletic. He's not that quick. But I ain't saying he's not quick at all, but you know what I'm saying? He's not like a Westbrook, Derrick Rose, and John Wall type quickness. But he's just so smart. Goran Dragic just had a brain. He just knows when to get to the paint. He knows how to avoid contact. He knows how to use floaters. He knows how to dribble, step back, jumper, dribble, create space, and shoot over you. Goran Dragic is he's 6'3". He's a tall point guard, and he weighs 190, so he ain't no slouch. But I just wanted to talk about it. I don't think Goran Dragic, like the way the team is playing, how good this team, like the Phoenix Suns, I don't think they can get that much better with the roster they have. I don't see this roster becoming one of the best teams in the NBA. I just see this team being mediocre. You got Eric Bledsoe, the Morris twins, Tucker, Gerald Green, Alex Len. There's only a certain amount of level this team can get as good as, like, this team can only be like a 6 seed to me in the first round exit. I don't see this team getting that much better. They barely fighting for the 8th seed the last 2 years, and that means they pretty much gonna be a first round exit. This team played Golden State. That pretty much be a 5-game series. I don't see Phoenix winning 6 games. I mean 2 games against Golden State if they play them in the first round. And then you got Isaiah Thomas. He's a good point guard, and he's doing his thing, but he needs the ball in his fucking hands. And then you got Eric Bledsoe. He really can't shoot that well, and he's a penetrator, and he's a finisher, and he likes to have the ball in his hands. So Goran Dragic, he a free agent. I'm expecting him to leave Phoenix this year. That's just my prediction. I think Goran Dragic is an all-star point guard. If he wasn't in the West, if Goran Dragic was in the East, I think he can put up the same numbers Kyrie put up. I think he can put up like he did last year for proof. He can put up 20 and 6, but he shoot the ball better than Kyrie Irving. He shoot 50% and 40% from three. So Goran Dragic obviously is a better player to a certain extent because he has better shot selection. He's a better finisher than Kyrie Irving, and he shoots the ball better. So he should be an all-star in the East. So say he go to the Knicks. I go to the Knicks and play with Carmelo. That'd be a good pickup for the Knicks. They still need a couple more pieces, but they get a 20-point score with Carmelo Anthony, and they get another 20-point score in Goran Dragic that can shoot, play pick and roll, and create offense for other players. That would be a steal for the Knicks. Say if he go to Houston, he went there before. I don't think he'd go there again. But that add another knockdown shooter, another finisher that likes to, he can shoot threes and he can get to the paint and he can draw free throws. So that'd be a perfect situation for the way Goran Dragic plays. He likes to get to the paint and he likes to shoot threes. That's what everybody does in Houston. But the only thing bad about it is gonna get the ball out of James Harden's hands, which is actually good because James Harden he gets too many turnovers because he always got to create for the team, and they don't get the ball to Dwight Howard enough. So James Harden he's constantly dribbling. He's constantly trying to find wide open shooters. He's constantly trying to get to the paint and get fouls. If he can have another player to get the ball out of his hands and make him a better player, James Harden, that'd be good for the Houston Rockets because they really need to get the ball out of James Harden's hands. He has the ball in his hands way too much, and he turns the ball over, and he shoots a lot of bad shots because he's forcing offense, kind of like what Westbrook does. He's forcing the offense so he doesn't get the best shots. He doesn't get the best opportunities because he's trying to force the issue instead of being patient like Chris Paul is and gets the best shots for the whole team, not just for himself or just trying to find it. He just lets it come naturally and takes what the defense gives him, and that's what Goran Dragic kind of does. But he just don't have the ball in his hands enough since they got Eric Bledsoe and Isaiah Thomas. And Gerald Green is another player to do the same thing. He likes to dribble and shoot. He likes to dribble and get his own shot. He likes to dribble and shoot threes. He do the same things. So I think they should just let Dragic go, because you're going to have to pay Goran Dragic a lot of fucking money. So I just let Dragic go, put Gerald Green, re-sign Gerald Green to like a $7 million or a $9 million contract. Let Goran Dragic go, because Goran Dragic don't ask for at least 10 or 12 million because he's worth it. He's putting 17 points on 50% shooting, and his usage rate is all the way down. Like Goran Dragic was a top usage rated player. Now they using him less this year because they got so many people with the ball in their hand. I don't think Goran Dragic is happy. I think he's an all-star caliber point guard if he was in the East, but since he's in the West, it's gonna be tough for him to make the all-star game anytime. But it's sad to see that they just using him less. They getting the ball out of his hands when he's a creator, he's a finisher, and he's a knockdown shooter, and he's just not gonna be able to stay in Phoenix. I don't believe they gonna have. He don't believe he's gonna stay in Phoenix. I don't see how he can. This team doesn't fit him. They put him at the shooting guard position when he needs the ball in his hands. It doesn't add up to me. Let me know what you guys think. I don't think. Let me know if you think Goran Dragic is gonna stay in Phoenix. Is he gonna re-sign a deal with Phoenix? Is he gonna stay with Phoenix? Wait, what the hell happened to the computer? Well, fuck it. That was a good video, though. I get what you're saying. Oh, shit.